Hello there viewers, so I'm still continuing my journey of the journey guide and the solo journeys, and we're still on tier 1, unbelievably, third episode and we're still on tier 1, so what's going on here? I basically did the Beskar Mando event and then I decided to do all the other tiers continuing, so we're now going to do the Grand Master Yoda event. It's called Legendary event. I think it's mainly because you've got the more monthly events that come up. Here is the lore, Grandmaster Yoda, Peacekeeper and the Head of Council, and then I like the fact, as I keep pointing out, is that you've got all the abilities there and you can click and find out more info about them. My current Yoda is at Relic 5, and look at that damage output that he's got there as well with those mods. So tier 7 is not going to be very tricky, especially with the recommended level of being 80 plus. Be prepared for anything. Well, I pretty much am. Look at my roster, look at how prepared that is. Let's just use my top Jedi basically and show you just how easy this one is, and then I'll just go down the order and see what is the minimum I can get away with. Right, here we are. So this is the top 5 Jedi I've got, so let's just send them in. A Jedi must have the deepest commitment. Wow, okay, there you go. Right, and let's do this. Unnecessary, but Anakin overkill. There we go. Look at that. That was very, very easy. Right, and that was the reason why I didn't show you the mods, because I knew that was going to be easy. So here we go. He's a Galactic Republic team. I'm not going to show you the mods because they're all relic, it's just going to be overkill, so let's just go in. Right, and then I'm assuming just do this, basically. Does seem to be a little bit more survivability, and then once again Anakin just comes in and rips them all apart. Right, so these are some of the characters I actually used to unlock Grandmaster Yoda. Rather embarrassingly, I had a Qui Gon Jinn and I put the Zeta on his leadership ability to unlock Master Yoda. I remember that all those years ago, and I'm pretty sure I had Mace Windu in that lineup as well, because it was only Jedi that you can use for this event, and I'm pretty sure I had Mace Windu geared up for this, so it'll be interesting to see how effective they are all these years later. Right, so the Foresight should be really, really useful. So let's try and do as much damage as possible. Okay, well, the Foresight already coming into play. Okay, the stun was perfect. This is actually taking a little bit longer because the Jedi are really bad with damage output. It is one thing I really wish that CG would address, because their damage output for being Jedi is abysmal. Really, really bad. It's just taking so long. It's so long. Come on. Come on. Right, now they're picking up the pace, and now we've done it. Okay. But 15,000 damage is not that great. And it's not my fault. It's not my mods. It is the fact that the Jedi are not very good in this. Right, these are basically the bottom of the barrel of the Jedi. I'm not going to use the Jedi Counselor. I'm going to use I'm a Gondai instead. He doesn't have any mods on, but he's got pretty much all of his abilities maxed out. The other guys, I'm not going to show the mods. There's no point. I'm pretty sure this is going to be very easy. Luminaria doesn't have the Zeta. She doesn't have the Zeta on her ability. which I think is about healing whenever an ally gains a buff. Could be very useful, but I don't need it at the moment. So let's go in. Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting that that person has taken charge. Wow, I didn't actually appreciate that the Jedi are different every time. That's really interesting. I wonder why the Jedi are different, because this will benefit certain teams over others, basically. At the moment, it looks like I've got Jedi that can do the job. I'm very surprised that I've got Jedi that can do the job, and then I've got the stun. Wow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do which will make this event any tougher than possible. This really does seem like a very easy event. There's no excuse, basically. Wow, look at that. That's very easy. Okay. Maybe this is probably going to be one of the shorter videos because there's not much mod-wise I can do. The Jedi I've got, basically. I'm not going to unlock certain Jedi just to do something funny here. There's nothing really I've got that will make this any more difficult. So there we go. That is the Grandmaster's training event. And here again is the lore, just in case you missed it. What's on the shop, actually? What is on the shop? Jedi Squad bundle. Okay. Not as many packs for this event. Rather interesting there. With all that said and done, I'll see you next time for tier 2 of the journey guide. So may the force be with you until then.
This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins.
Always with you, what cannot be done.
It's like doing here. Bad idea.
Yeah.